What's up, guys? My fellow traders. So you never know with this market, especially if we have all kinds of intervention. But where are we going today on the SPY? This is going back about 3 weeks. Bottom of this chart over here, right over here is at a 238 level. So it's around 238, 239 on the SPY. So going about 3 weeks, going back on our recovery here. So as you can see, you got a pretty wide ascending channel. We've had our ups and downs on the way up. Right up around here is last Friday. So what I have here is just a bunch of lines converging around the 287 mark. Some other trend lines from where we had hit 287 on the way down, and then some steep ascending trend lines here. All right, so I work with a lot of lines, but still this is pretty easy to see. You don't need to worry too much about all these smaller lines. But obviously, look, you've got your ascending channel here, your moving averages right along with it. This is Wednesday here of last week, when we started to kind of buck just this overall ascending trend. I know it's been a bumpy ride on the way up, but this has basically been your trend. All right, 287, 285 has been like a key level. 285 to 290 on the SPY. If you remember, on the way down, we bounced off the 285 into the 287, and I think we recovered all the way back up to 312 one day when they put out a crazy headline that sent the algos nuts. I forget exactly what it was. We spiked from like 305 to 312 within seconds, but we quickly came back down after that. So here is your weekend, and I always thought like 287 was kind of a key number on the SPY. That's why I got a lot of junk going on here, and I figured when we hit this level, this was exactly what was going to happen. We're just going to have a lot of crap, and that's what's been the last 72 hours of trading. Is pretty much the choppiest trading I've ever seen, and yesterday was a perfect example of that, with just this slow, choppy ascent on the SPY. I mean, oh my gosh, all the traders were complaining about how slow it was yesterday. So where are we going from here? Well, we could jump back into this ascending channel. That's probably, you're going to need to get into the 285 level today on the SPY, and quickly, if you're going to get back up into this channel. Do I think that's going to happen? No. You could follow this trend line on the low side here and maybe creep into the 280s and start to work your way into this channel. So that's basically what we're looking at here is, look, yesterday's recovery, or push, whatever you want to call it, just put us right back into this descending channel here. So rather than steeply going down, which we probably weren't going to do anyway, we got hit by this trend line, all right, that goes all the way back. These trend lines go back weeks to when the last time we were at these levels. So ran right into this descending trend line on the way down. All right, recovered, jumped back into our descending channel that started last Friday, and we hit the very top of that trend line. We are trading above these moving averages right now. Sometimes that'll be a sign of strength, and that you will trade above these averages. But that's not to say that these averages are just going to hover down here, and as we cruise down to the lower 270s, which is what I think, which is what's going to happen today. But very often I am wrong, and just bear in mind that you've got this channel that's opening up here. So as we get down to the 287, it's probably going to catch on to these trend lines. It's not going to follow this trend line down. It's going to catch on to one of these descending trend lines. And once we get down to it today, which I think we're going to sell off at the beginning, hit this trend line and then just grind down. That's kind of been some of the patterns as we recover here. A lot of times we fall into a W. So here's an example. We have a recovery, go down. So look, recovery, go down, go up, go down, and then go back up. So that's what I'm kind of looking at here. So you got go down, recovery, go down, and then back up. Same kind of deal here, down, back up, and then some mini versions of it here. So, I mean, you never know. The CL is showing some strength today. We found our way up into some descending channels that have not been as discouraging as where the CL has been. So for those of you who don't understand, that's future price of oil, and we'll see. So I have SPY calls. I'm probably going to hold on to them and try to trade against them as the day goes on. So good luck, everybody. I hope it's a great day. Thursday, April 24th, I believe, and best of luck, guys.